Collective, I've recorded an entire reading on the short and it had no sound. I recorded and edited the entire extended and it was perfect and flawless. So that whole thing is scratched. We still have sort of the same energy because the message wanted to come out, but it's got a little bit of a difference here. Go back and catch that short. If you want to get caught up for this extended, you can catch all the details over there, and we're going to go ahead and clarify and do the run out on this energy. For those of you that resonated with this reading, my name is Cody. I'm your conscious soul reader. Welcome to my channel. Be sure to check out my other platforms. Everything is in the link tree in the description box of this video, including how to book a personal private reading with me. Let's jump right in. I'm showing that you have extreme boundaries up. You are getting some kickback, and I want to look at that a little bit here. So we will clarify. Ooh, nice back crack. Let's clarify quickly. Okay. Let's learn about the trio. Putting your foot down with authority, almost pulling everything to a complete stop, waiting until you are satiated, you're satisfied. You are waiting until you're satisfied, and we're not budging until that happens. Not budging. Hanged man. Hanged man. Hanged man. You are not budging 1 inch, one solitary inch. This is a lot of sacrifice on your behalf, and I feel like you're waiting for everyone else to pull their part of things. You give and you give. We've got the Magician coming out here. I feel like you're trying to do some really monumental, life-altering things with this Magician, the Hanged Man. There's been a lot that you've been working on. You are needing all of your resources, all of your capabilities. Everything needs to be intact. Your ability to focus, your ability to be resourceful, your ability to be able to learn, to create. Everything needs to be protected right now, and I feel like you are really putting your foot down. Tell me about the Five of Swords and the Page of Swords. Got the Queen of Cups coming out. And the Empress. Compassion. Compassion, kindness, gentle message here. And there is complete refusal. I feel like there is a lot of kickback and a lot of back chat. Tell me about this Five of Swords. Page of Swords, Five of Swords. I feel like you're dealing with somebody younger than you, somebody who is very petty. Very petty, very restless. As far as what you're asking from them, I feel like you're dealing with some people who are vigilant, very vigilant on fighting back. What else about this Five of Swords? Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands sideways. Give a little, take a little. I feel like there's a conflict. Somebody is like somebody is taking some big risks with what you've been working on, what you've been trying to work on, what you've been trying to build. Let's move into the Moon card. Tell me about the Moon card. Four of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. People are very much focused on their own perspective, the perspective of self. The Hanged Man requires for people to look at things from other people's perspective, but I feel like that is very much a miss out here. We've got the Death card coming out, needing major change here. Two of Pentacles, asking for people to change, to come together, to be more compatible, to work in harmony, to work in unison with one another. We've got the Page of Pentacles out here again, more youthful energy. Trying to make yourself relatable. I feel like you've done everything you know to do. You've tried to make yourself relatable. You've tried to make it understood what it is you're asking from people around you. Two of Pentacles, what you're asking. You need help. You're trying everything you know to get people to understand where you're coming from. Tell me about this Devil card. Actually, tell me about the Tower card. Seven of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody here is taking great risks. I feel like the people you're dealing with just really don't care. They don't really care about what you're asking. There's a lot of back chat here. It feels like you're dealing with some really immature people. Some very selfish, immature people. Tell me about the Devil card. Eight of Pentacles. What else? Three of Pentacles and the Hierophant. You're trying so hard to figure out how to get people to work with you, but ultimately it's only leading you to heartaches. All you're getting back is heartaches. Okay. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. Four of Wands in the reverse. This could be domestic disharmony. This is a lot of neglect. This is community division. I feel like you guys are more divided than ever. I feel like you're just dealing with people who are petty and don't want to help. Ten of Wands out here. Lots of struggle. Lots of weight on your shoulders. I feel like everything's been on you to try to figure out how to make this happen. Got the Hermit card and the Six of Wands. You're up in your head. You're trying everything in your power. It feels like you're the only one trying to find solutions and figure out a way forward. Everybody else is just kicking up a dust storm here. Kicking up a little pissing match. That's what it feels like. It feels like a little bit of a pissing match. Got the Ace of Swords, King of Swords. There you are again. There you are again with your authority, trying to lay down the law. We've got the Six of Cups. We've got the World card. We've got the Five of Cups, showing that there's intense pull back to the past, trying to remind people. I feel like you're trying to remind people of what you've been asking for, maybe what people have promised you that they would work with you, and you're getting very disappointed. You're very disappointed, but there's nothing but conflict, and you're not being able to fulfill the security needed to be able to be successful. I feel like there's a lot of kickback and a lot of pushback here. Seven of Swords, Ace of Swords, Strength, Two of Swords. This just ultimately feels like a lot of petty, childish refusal just because. Just because. F you. That's why. Many fives out here talking about a call for change. Let's get some wisdom and see how we can't find our way through this. Let's navigate away from this. Deep knowing. A change in the wind. And not for you. Number 43, a deep knowing. You are in empathy overload and need to get grounded again, so tune out for a bit. Hypersensitive, you're suffering from psychic exhaustion. This singles a time for recharging of your batteries. Set energetic boundaries. Take a salt bath, empty your mind, and get back to you. It's not a time to be too open. Soon enough, you can let your guard down. Right now, you need self-care, self-love. It's time to say no thank you to anyone in your life who exhausts you. Won't that feel good? Anyone in your life who exhausts you. No thanks. I'm good. Boundaries up. I do this often. I am very, very protective of my vibration and my energy. And if there is any off-putting energy, I tune out and completely shut down. I mentally, emotionally, and spiritually vacate. I leave the premises and I am but a vessel, and I wait for my ability to connect again. That's how deep I am with my boundaries. I remove myself from draining energies. I can spot an energetic vampire at 50 paces. I can smell him a mile away. Let's see, a change in the wind coming out, number 12. As you endeavor to create a prosperous life, you may encounter unexpected reversals that cause you to shift directions. This is a good thing, so there's nothing to fear. Perhaps an opportunity you sought went to someone else. Perhaps you've pursued something that you suddenly realize is not in your highest good. You might not be 100% clear on where you need to go, but you are certain that things are not going as planned. Circumstances are not in your control right now. Wait it out. All will be well, even better, actually. So trust. Trust. This is a moment when things are moving from what was to what will be. There's not a time for a lot of action, a lot of planning. If you're feeling a lot of resistance, this is just about you sitting back, waiting for everything to settle so that you know when you can have the best ability to keep progressing forward. Wait it out. All will be well. When that wind starts to kick up, this is universe saying, hunker down, take shelter, sit tight, let it pass, come out again. Not for you. Number 6. Not for you. You can strategize and project and systemize and invest all of your time and energy, but sometimes your best laid plans seem to go awry in spite of it all. Keep in mind that no effort is wasted. Fail fast and learn from defeat. Then keep going. You will eventually succeed, although perhaps not at this game, not at this time. Know that when you need to fold your cards, do so. Know when to fold them and when to hold them. Also, don't chase after what flees from you. Don't obsess over what eludes you. Don't bang your head against the wall. There's nothing romantic about what is unavailable. No prize given for torturing yourself, and nothing to be gained by refusing to see the red flags that have been waving since you began your pursuit. Now is the time to walk away. There are other goals, other loves, other games, other successes waiting for you. The way out of obsessing is radical acceptance and surrender. Spirit wants only the best for you. This is a sign that you have something much better waiting for you. Trust. There's that word again. Trust. Trust, release, surrender. Go with the flow. If you're being resisted and blocked, trust it. Redirect yourself. Take a break. Utilize this time to meditate. Do something different. Focus in a different direction. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we have any blocks that need to come out. Some of you are not taking big enough risks. This is a block for you. Small risks require almost as much effort as the big ones, but they're not quite as rewarding. So try to take some bigger risks. You may have some conflicting desires that need to be looked at, that they're canceling each other out. So take a very deep look at what you're going after and see if there's two things that might be negating one another, if you can remove those. Some of you might have outdated ways that could be blocking you, stuck in this old way of thinking. Time to slip into the modern era. Time to modernize yourself. Get ahead of the curve, or you risk being left behind. Your outdated ways aren't cutting it anymore, and you might be doing it the hard way. This could be the hard way if you're doing that. Find ways that you can pursue success in a way that won't strain or drain your energy. Things that come easier to you will be the things that you'll find the most success in. Time to work smarter, not harder. Work smarter, not harder. Okay, kids. Well, goodness. I hope that helped. I hope it resonated. Go ahead and check that description box for the link tree. This will take you to my website if you need to book a personal private reading or schedule a mentorship, which have been going wonderfully. Going all the way to the bottom of that link tree will show you all those other platforms. If you recognize any of those, go ahead and give me a follow everywhere you are that I am. I'm posting videos across all platforms. I have a schedule for live on all platforms, so be sure you're following me. Hit that notification bell. I love all of your comments. Thank you for that like button, smashing it, just taking that little tap. It costs nothing, and I appreciate it. And until next time, I'm wishing you all the wealth, health, and abundance you can stand in.